Hey everybody, we're back at it again, playing more Sonic Unleashed. The audio looks good, the visuals look good. I fixed the aspect ratio on the game, so it looks not stretched out now. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy. We're picking up right where we left off last time. With we took a little break to play Infinite Craft, but now we're back. I think the last level we did was what? Alaska? I think I want to say last time. So now I'm not sure if we have to do more Alaska levels or if we're gonna do Spagonia today or Apatos or I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do something. Let's try Apatos, maybe? It's like there's at least a new stage to do here. We did all these, presumably. Yeah, I think the only ones we haven't done are these new ones, right? Do we need to do these? I don't know if we need to do these. We did Missouri. Do we need to do these? Time Attack, Spagonia. Apatos. Oh, I guess I could read the options, Doi. Head to Spagonia to see the professor. Okay. I guess that's what we're doing. How do we... Oh, we don't want to do a stage, right? We just want to go to the village at Spagonia. The village at Spagonia sounds like the name of one of those rich neighborhoods. You know, like the kind that is nice once you're there, but you kind of don't want to go there because everyone there is just a little too rich, a little too uppity. You know, you ever been to the village at Spagonia? So, again, I said this last time. I would have preferred if in the standard definition version of the game they just had exclusively the levels. I don't think they needed to pad it out with the going to the map and going through the villages and the stages. Like they could have just had level cutscene, level cutscene. I know they're trying to sort of circumvent the fact that they couldn't afford to make hub worlds for both the HD version and the SD version of the game, but I don't think it was necessary to go this far. I think they could have just had level cutscene, etc. So we're going to Chunnan, the world obviously inspired by China or some sort of Asian country. One thing I'm very grateful for in this version of the game is that you don't have to do the stupid tornado flying segments. Those are so terrible. Did not like. Although they were slightly better in Sonic Unleashed than they were in Sonic Adventure. I really didn't like them in Sonic Adventure. But I do need to replay the HD version of this game too, because I honestly barely remember them. I still remember them being a bit of a pace breaker in this version of the game. I mean, the HD version of the game, as opposed to Sonic Adventure. But they weren't as much of a pace breaker as they were in Sonic Adventure. In Sonic Adventure, they were so bad. Can I be of help to you? Too bad for you. Should have just said that. I was playing some Baldur's Gate 3 earlier today with my D&D crew. And I really like all the stupid, like, unfriendly options you can say to the NPCs. Like, they'll ask you to help them, and you can just be like, "No, I don't want to," or "That's your own problem." It's very silly. You can truly be any alignment you want to be in that game. It's a very good game. The first person who joins the chat today, I'm going to ask them if they've played Baldur's Gate. And we can talk about Baldur's Gate a little bit. Because who wants to talk about Sonic? I've talked enough about Sonic on this channel. We don't even about to talk about Sonic all the time. Unless that's what chat wants to talk about. Then I guess we'll talk about Sonic all the time. 24/7. Or, you know, public domain. Because apparently that's a big thing that everyone wants to talk about for some reason. Sure do love the public domain. Sure do love Mickey Mouse being available to everyone now, except he's kind of not because of trademark law and what have you, and I don't know. I'm not an expert. Definitely not an expert, Johnny. I also want to know if people in my chat have seen The Room. First person who joins chat, I'm going to ask them if they've seen The Room. And I'm going to ask them if they've played Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to write that down. Baldur's Gate 3 and The Room. Just so I don't forget. Because that's very important, you see. I feel like the farther into this game... Oh, that chat does not look good. I think I made the... Hold on, I gotta fix this real quick. I think I made the stroke on the text too big. Let's try that out. I'll do a quick test. May as well get the everything in order while there's no one here. Test. That looks a little better, but it's still a little tiny. May as well get this all in order while we're waiting for people to show up. Maybe we want like a 0.5? 0.1? No, 0.2? 0.3? 1? 0.8? Ryan Wilkins, hey! How's it going, buddy? Were you the one who said in my comments that I should stream every weekend? I believe you were. And if that's the case, then I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm streaming every weekend so far. How you doing tonight? Sorry it's so late. I did not intend to be playing this late, but it was a long, busy day full of lots of Baldur's Gate. Speaking of which, I said before you entered the chat, the first person who enters chat, I would ask them if they've played Baldur's Gate 3. So, have you played Baldur's Gate 3? I was watching another live stream. Oh, well, I appreciate you jumping ship and coming to mine. It's a pretty good game. I'd recommend it. How was the other live stream? What were they playing? Were you having a good time over there? Were you like... No. Were you like... Boy, this stream is boring. I'd much rather go watch Content Free Time be really bad at Sonic games. Because if so, I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I think it wants us to go left, but I kind of want to see what's over here. Oops. Meant to do that. Okay. Oh, we can break through this wall, it looks like. So how's the stream quality today? It should be a lot better than last time, I'm hoping. At least the last time we played Sonic. Maybe not the last time we played Infinite Craft. Good, he was playing Resistance, Resident Evil 4, and I loved it. Oh, that's cool. I mean, as much as I appreciate you coming over here, if you're having a really good time watching that, I guess you can go back to that. I won't be too disappointed, but I appreciate you popping in. It's nice to see you for a bit. And I mean, of course, feel free to stick around here too if you want. It's just up to you. Like to give people. I want everyone to do what makes them happy. And if you're happy there, hang out over there. If you're happy here, hang over here. Or maybe you can multitask. Maybe you can watch 2 streams at once. It sounds pretty difficult, but you can try it. Or did his stream just end? Maybe his stream just happened to end right when mine started. That would be a nice coincidence. Have you played Resident Evil 4, or did you just enjoy watching it? Oops. I Gotta not do that. Especially since I'm on my last life now. Oh, get some rings, Sonic. Get some rings. Can you keep playing this? I'm coming back after the other stream is over. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be here. I'm planning on being here for about 2 hours. But yeah, I should still be... At this rate, I'll definitely still be here. So yeah, thanks for popping in. I'll catch you in a bit, Ryan. Appreciate it. Hope I'll try to get back to where I where I was in the meantime. Let's move that chat over a little bit. I'll be right back. Cool. Sounds good. Take your time. No hurry. I'll be here for a while. I gotta fix that chat. It still looks not like super great. Save. Problem is, every time I adjust it, it erases it from the thing. So it's kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, back to Chunnan. Act 1, The Floating Shrine. In a world covered by endless seas. Is it endless seas or endless ocean? People travel the world in their flying machines. If anyone's watching this VOD like after the fact, let me know if you got that reference, if you know what game that's from. Because if you did, then you are a cool person who plays cool video games. And I'm not going to say any more than that. So not a whole lot to talk about here. That's a common theme for these Sonic Unleashed streams. Like, there was a lot up front to talk about, and probably in the day levels there's a little more to talk about, but in these Werehog sections, it's so much just mindless button mashing, like beating up these little shadowy guys. Which is good if there's a bunch of people in chat, because it means I don't have to pay too much attention. As long as I'm not platforming, I can just mindlessly button mash. But if there aren't a lot of people in chat, then it makes for a kind of boring video on demand after the fact. So I apologize if you're watching this later. I don't know. If you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment telling me what I should talk about on my streams. What do you like listening to other people talk about in their streams? I should probably like come up with more of a plan. So I guess I can talk about like my plans for the YouTube channel. So we're starting with Sonic Unleashed, which is kind of a middle, like, as far as classic Sonic goes and like new modern Sonic, I'd say this is like right in the middle. This is like right before they switched to Roger Craig Smith as the voice actor for Sonic. And it came out like, what, the first Sonic the Hedgehog game came out in like 1991? And the most recent one came out, well, the DLC for Superstars just came out in 2023. Sonic Unleashed came out like right in the middle, like 2008, I think. So we're starting right in the middle, but my long-term goal for the channel, at least as far as streaming goes, is I'd like to play every single Sonic game on stream with the ultimate goal of reviewing every single Sonic game in like a long form scripted video. And nope. Okay, that was close. And so it's gonna be, you know, my Zelda video where I talk about every Zelda video game or every Zelda game I've played. This is gonna be like that, except much more comprehensive. I'd like to talk about every single Sonic game. Not just the ones I've played, because I've played almost every single Sonic game already. But my goal, my ultimate goal, is to play and review every single game. And I don't want to do like everyone individually either, because I feel like there's not a whole lot to say about the older games, especially, that hasn't already been said. So I'd just like to go through every single game briefly, and I'll spend more time probably on the 3D games because I have a lot more to say about those. But I'd like to go through every single Sonic game in one big, long, super mega review. And it'll be like, I can't even guess how long it'll be. Several hours. But I think that's a good long-term goal to have, because my two favorite game series, three, I guess. You're back. You're back already. How's it going? Did you finish the stream already? Also, who are you watching? I'd like to find more streamers, because I feel like I don't support enough other streamers. There's a big door over there, but how do we open it? I imagine with the handle, but we gotta beat up the enemies before we can move the handle. I was just saying before you popped back in the stream that Jamie Snowden, I'm gonna look them up. I'm curious, like, if you said that was a really good stream, then yeah, I need to see it, because I really want to find other good streamers. It's so hard to find good streamers. It's also so hard to be a good streamer because I'm really bad, but I'd like to find other good ones and like see what they're doing, try to emulate them to some degree, but also put my own spin on it, because you don't want to be like a copycat either, you know? So yeah, I'll look them up. Thank you. Resident Evil 4. Also, a lot of people like they just stream one type of game, or like even some people just stream one game. Like, I can't believe there are people who just stream Fortnite or just stream Minecraft or Roblox or whatever. Like, that seems really boring for both the streamer and the viewers. Be careful, he swears. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can't believe how many people swear like crazy on their streams. As a 31-year-old adult male, like, I don't get it. I try not to swear on my streams, and like it is kind of funny, like sometimes if they go off the rails with it. But as far as just the casual, like, constant swearing goes, I don't know. It's just not my style, you know. But yeah, I'll check them out. Swearing is kind of annoying, like, to me, just on a personal level, but I don't really care as far as, like, I don't know. if I never laughed at swearing. Never? I don't, in general, I don't think it's funny, but I feel like it can be if done just right. Like, when it comes to comedy, it's the timing that makes it. Like, it doesn't matter what someone says. Sent him something in his chat. You sent him something? What did you send him? Okay, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, continue playing? Yes. Oh yeah, timing, comedy. So yeah, it's really hard. Like, you can just say, like, even nonsense words, like, and comedy's so subjective, right? Like, when I was a kid, the stupidest things would make me funny. I mean, make me laugh. Like, I'd just be sitting there and my friend would be like, peanut butter. And we'd go crazy, and it's so stupid, but like, the timing of it's like, I don't know. It's so much of comedy too has to do with like how much you've been exposed to certain types of jokes. Because like, as a kid, you haven't heard that many types of jokes before. You haven't seen that much comedy. But like, the older you get, the more jaded you get, it's harder and harder to find something that makes you laugh. So like when you're a kid, like that random stuff, that LOL so random stuff is like so hilarious. And like someone could just say gobbledygook gaggy, and you'll be like, oh my god, he said gobbledygook schmuckledoo. It's like the funniest thing ever. But now it's like, I don't know. I wish I could be. I wish I could laugh as easily, and I wish I could be as funny as like some kids are. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. Can you send Jamie Snowden a comment on his Steam? I'm sent him something. A comment on his stream? I I don't want to stop midstream to like comment on another oh god on another person's stream, especially if I don't know who they are, just because I don't think I feel like that may be sort of rude of me to do. Um, Mainly since I don't know this guy. If it was someone I knew, totally I would do that. But I'd like to like sort of vet him first, you know, like check him out, see what he does, see what kind of guy or gal Jamie Snowden is. Jamie's like an androgynous word. I don't. It can be a guy's name or a girl's name, right? Um, but yeah, I'll definitely check them out after the stream, and then if they seem like cool with it, I will definitely send them something or comment like on them. He'll become self-aware. Is he not self-aware? Is he non-sentient? Is he like a baby, like that doesn't have the perception of like self-preservation? What's the term? Is he not cognate? What? There's a term for it. Like a baby, well, like when you put a blanket in front of them, like they think that you disappeared. Does he have that? Is he a little babby? No, I'll definitely check him out after the stream though, because now you got me super curious. No, he will see other YouTube. Other YouTube? Like, is he not? Is he not familiar with other YouTubers, or does he not? Is he not used to talking to other YouTubers? Is that it? Oh, look at that. We can go behind the waterfall. You know it's a good game when you can find a secret behind the waterfall. That is the telltale sign of a good game. Another reason I don't necessarily want to hop in someone else's stream while I'm in the middle of a stream is because a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a decent handful of people watch these streams after the fact. And if I pause the game that they like specifically clicked on this video to watch and they see I'm just looking at some other random person's channel, there's a good chance they'll be a little ticked off. So I apologize, but I will definitely check him out afterwards. It'll be a stream within a stream, streamception. I don't know, maybe that's, if he's down, tell him to join my chat. If he messages me in the chat and is like, "Hey, come on my stream and be a stream in my stream," then I'll have his blessing, so to speak, and then I'll check him out. And then we can do streamception. Anyway, before you got back, I was saying how my ultimate goal for these streams is to play every Sonic game on stream. And it's going to be a monumental task because there are so many Sonic games. But I think it'd be fun. And hopefully people enjoy watching them. Because when I'm all said and done, when I've played every single Sonic game on stream, I'll have had like a lot of time to like think and talk about them with other people, like bounce ideas off of other people. And then I can do my mega video where I review every single Sonic game in one video, and it'll be great. At least, I mean, for people that like Sonic games. For people who don't like Sonic games, it'll be terrible. But when you come onto my channel, you sign up for Sonic, Pokemon, indie games, anime games, and obscure Korean MMOs. Because that is what I am mainly into. Ooh, this is a toughie. Okay, it wasn't too bad. This is kind of cool aesthetically. Like, waterfalls and rocks. Like, this is really cool. I really like the look of this level. It's got a really cool design. He going to see my comment? Okay. Well, let's see what he does. This Jamie Snowden. Hopefully no relation to Edward Snowden? Was that the guy who, like, did the political leaks or whatever? So bad at, like, history and politics. Why aren't you jumping? Why isn't he jumping? It's like the game was lagging there for a sec. I'm just glad I didn't fall off the cliff again. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Whew. That was close. That was much harder than it looked. Sonic, throw the bottle of water at the fire. You tell me to do that. It's like really obvious, Chip. Please, leave me alone. Not obvious enough, apparently. He'll probably say, who is content free time? You get what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly what he'll do. That's why I'm like, I'm a little baby streamer. No one cares about me. No one wants to talk or see to me. See or talk to me. Except you, Ryan, because you're awesome. Unironically awesome. I appreciate you sticking around to watch my videos. Do you like Sonic? How did you find my channel? What was there like a certain video that piqued your interest? Did you find my channel with the barrage of public domain videos? He's a grown man, just like me. Is he a grown man-child just like me? Where he's 30 years old, but he feels like a teenager? If he's playing video games on the internet, I imagine he probably is, to some degree. There was that public domain video that got me in a rabbit hole. I can't believe how good that public domain video did. It's ridiculous. Like, compared to my other videos. Like, I guess if you compare me to, like, the big shots, like the people who have hundreds of thousands of views per video, it's not that big of a deal, but, like, normally my videos get, like, just a few hundred views, if I'm lucky. But that public domain video, it's the first one at least, is up to like 60,000 views now. And I don't get it. I don't get what I did in that video that I don't do in my other videos, other than like I addressed something that was a popular topic at the time. Because like it was right after the new year. Mickey had just entered the public domain. I'm going to see my comment to him right now. All right. Yeah, it was, I don't know how to replicate it. It was right after the new year. Mickey had just come out, into the public domain. So I answered a question that I wanted to know the answer to. I was like, okay, so cool that Steamboat Willie's in the public domain, but when are other characters going to enter the public domain? So I just made a video because I saw that like, I tried Googling it and like I was having a really hard time getting straight answers. So that led me to research it and make a whole video on it. And I was not expecting it to blow up that way. Because, like, that's what I try to do with my other videos. Like, when I do a video game review, like my Pokemon Scarlet and Violet review. I finished that game. I loved most of it. At least a good chunk of it. And so I wanted to see what other people thought of it. So, like, I'm answering my own question, right? Like, if I want to see what other people thought of it, maybe other people want to see what I thought of it. So I made a review on it, but it just gets a few hundred views. And I don't get why. Like, how do I recapture that interest that I got in that public domain video? I don't know. It truly is a mystery. Anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a big blue hedgehog with big blue spines. So I was watching Jeopardy the other night with my wife, right? And there was a question. What's this weird switch? There was a question that was like, what are the spines on hedgehogs called? And I was so confused because I was like, aren't they just spines? What? Why? Why would you? You just said they're called spines. Why would you ask what they're called? Anyway, the answer was quills. And oh, I don't like that. I don't like that enemy. I wonder if I have to pick it up, maybe. But yeah, why are there two different words for the no stop for the spines on a hedgehog? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Unless like maybe like on Sonic it would make sense because he's like this cartoony hedgehog, right? So like maybe the whole group of quills is called a spine, or the whole group of spines is called a quill. But on a regular hedgehog, are they grouped? They aren't grouped together like that, are they? Like now I want to look at a regular hedgehog up close, because I would think spines, the word spine and quills would be interchangeable. And it didn't say another word for spines. It like straight up, the question was like, what do you call the spines on a hedgehog? I don't know. Didn't I would think you just call them spines. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. Glad that wasn't a death pit. Really glad that wasn't a death pit. Gotta bring the water barrel over to the fire so we can put out the fire. How is the fire not... How's it staying lit? I don't see any, like, oil or gasoline on the ground or anything. I'm so glad his arms are nice and stretchy. I really don't want to fall down to my death. Bottomless pits are, like, the vein of my existence in platforming games. Bottomless pits and spikes. Insta-kill spikes. Anything that instant kills you in a platforming game, or in any, almost, I would think any game in general, is very annoying, very frustrating. I can't think of any game that I've played with like health or just any game with a death status where the game was improved by something that kills you instantly. Like, I don't know why any game would ever have that. I guess it's definitely more challenging, but usually the penalty is you gotta complete the whole level back up to where you were, and I don't... Usually that isn't fun doing it over again. I don't know. Maybe that just is a me thing, like, because I get bored of things really easily. But I don't know. I can't think of a single game where I've been like, oh yeah, the pitfalls here make the game so much better, or the insta-kill spikes here are so fun. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. If you can think of a game that is improved by bottomless pits or instant kill spikes, let me know in the comments. The worst offenders of that are the classic Mega Man games. They are so bad when it comes to like instant kill mechanics. Those games would be so much better. Like Mega Man 10, I haven't played 11 yet, but as far as the classic series goes, 10 I feel like had the least amount of instant kill sections, and I think it was by far the best classic Mega Man game because of that, with the exception of possibly 11, just because I haven't played Mega Man 11 yet. I'm back. Welcome back, Ryan. How you doing? How's stream hopping going? Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully my stream is just as entertaining as the other guys, or at least somewhat close. If it's even close, and the guy has like 100,000 subscribers or something crazy, then I will be very flattered that you're taking the time to jump between his stream and my stream. I mean, I'm flattered either way, but that you're here, but I would be especially flattered if that were the case. We got it. We got the golden ring. Stage clear. Making progress. You drink milk tea, Ryan? Tonight I'm drinking a decaffeinated black milk tea with vanilla pudding in it, and it is fantastic. Or do you drink boba? Have you ever had boba? Boba's pretty good. I recommend it if you haven't. Or are you a coffee guy? Coffee kid? or maybe you drink water. Exclusively water. Or soda. Or Kool-Aid. There's so many drink options. Do we have to fight the Phoenix? I seem to remember not liking this boss fight in the HD version of the game. I seem to recall it being pretty annoying. Art Raccoon Review made a video of public domain as well. So after the stream comment, like him after the stream, I will do that. Art Raccoon Review. I'll check him out. Dark Gaia Phoenix. All right, let's do this. Hopefully the standard definition version of this fight isn't as annoying as the HD version. We're off to a good start. I drink the coffee, chocolate milk, and differently soda. That is some good taste. I don't like coffee myself, but chocolate milk is fantastic. And so is soda. Do you have a favorite soda? Dr. Pepper used to be my favorite, and it still might be. I just haven't had it in a really long time because soda's bad for you, unfortunately, and I'm an old man who shouldn't drink things that are bad for me anymore. But I love Dr. Pepper. I love Pepsi. The lemon lime sodas are pretty good. Like Sprite, 7-Up, that kind of thing. How do we damage this guy? What other sodas are there? Ooh, did we do it? We beat up on him now? We have to wait for him to land. How do we... Okay, is he landing? I think he's landing. Get him. Get him, Sonic. Get him. Get him. Why aren't you get... Okay, there we go. Yeah. Damage him up. Oops. I didn't know there was going to be a quick time section. Dang it. Okay, I gotta not button mash as bad next time. I love soda. Diet is my favorite. Like Diet Coke? Diet Pepsi? Definitely not annoying. Hey Alex, how you doing? What's I'm not annoying? What's not annoying? I don't remember what I said was annoying. Oh, or this boss maybe? I need to like keep better track of what I'm saying. Also, thanks for popping in. I know it's late, but I appreciate you coming in and stopping in at this late hour of the night. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's like past 9 p.m. here. And I think we're going to stream for a good long time tonight. I'm not sure. What time is it? Let's see. 9:12. Yeah, it's only 9:12. We got at least an hour left, maybe an hour and a half. Follow and throw the water at it before beating it up. Very simple. Don't you have to wait for it to get in the right spot, though, before you throw the water at it? Luckily, the water seems to respawn nice and quickly. I appreciate that. Is that the same thing you do in the HD version of this game? Can't remember. But also, like, I'm kind of a minority when it comes to boss fights in general. I know a lot of people like the boss fights they think are the best part of the game. But usually, 9 times out of 10, the boss fights are the least favorite part of a game for me. Because most bosses have this thing where, like, you gotta wait for the opening, right? And I have a really ADD-like personality where, like, I don't want to wait. I just want to keep spamming stuff. But, like, I don't know. It's hard because 12:13 a.m. Oh my gosh, I appreciate you hopping in then. Oh, okay, beat him up. Beat him up. Hold on. I'm going to be quiet for a sec. Gotta concentrate for the quick time events. Circle, square. Oh, that was easy. Circle, circle, X. What? I hit X. And not the Xbox X. I hit the PlayStation X. That should have worked. You're not watching Jamie Snowden? Why not? The chat heated up all of a second. I'm having trouble remembering what I was talking about. Bosses? Did that do it? Yeah, so like the bosses I end up liking the most are the ones where, like, once you take care of it, like once you get a hit in, maybe it sends you flying back, but then you can just run in straight back in for another hit. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, like the bosses in Sonic Adventure 2 are so good in my opinion, even though they're kind of like silly and like mechanically they're not very complex and a lot of people don't like them. I think they're fantastic. How do we get up here? Okay. Come on. Come to daddy. Come to daddy Sonic. See, like, that hit him square on. Like, right in the face. I don't know why that didn't affect him. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Oh, he just, like, he just flew into the water. That's cool. I appreciate that. Okay, I'll look at the chat in a sec. I don't want to screw this up because I know I'm a few messages behind. And I want to talk about Diet Mountain Dew. Okay. Circle, square, circle. Triangle, square, square. Do we have another one? Did we do it? Is that it? It's got a little sliver of health there. What's he doing? Oh no. Okay. Gotta throw one more barrel at him, maybe? Or is it like the Egg Viper, where he just like kamikazes into us? No, maybe he just needs like one more hit. Like actual punch hit, because the water doesn't seem to be doing it. He takes so much water to cool off. Yeah, you're right. Actually, this isn't that bad of a boss fight once you get the hang of it. But it still bugs me that, like, sometimes the water doesn't... Excuse me. Sometimes the water doesn't seem to have an effect on him. Or maybe it just takes more and more barrels. Oh, come on. Come on. Hello, Devin John. How you doing tonight? I just was saying that I'm taking a quick break from reading the chat just because I'm trying to concentrate on this boss fight and I don't want to screw it up and waste everyone's time. But in a second, I'm going to respond to everything that everyone is saying. Even though the things that I'm saying may benefit me in this boss fight. Devin John joins the party. All right, we hit the bird. Now we got to do one more QuickTime event, presumably. I am assuming such. All right, we did it. We beat the boss. No more QuickTime event. Okay, I'm going to catch up on stuff now. Right? We're good? Okay, cool. So, Diet Mountain Dew. That surprises me. I am not a big fan of diet soda, but regular Mountain Dew is fantastic. And to be fair, I probably haven't tried Diet Mountain Dew in like, I don't know, 10 years. It's been a minute. That being said, I do like Pilk, which is Pepsi and milk. So do not trust my taste in soda. So follow throw the water at it before beating it up. I forgot to mention the QuickTime event. I'll be right back. 12:13. Great. HD version isn't like that. It doesn't have fire. The water barrels just weren't there. I think it was actually ice. Okay, so maybe the HD version of the fight was worse. I can't remember. I don't remember liking it, but it's also been so long. I gotta play the HD version of this game again sometime after this. When are the Three Stooges coming to public domain? Didn't I talk about them in one of my videos? I at least answered that in the comments of one of my videos. Look in the comment section of my videos. I want to say it's probably like 2060s or 70s or something. Public domain video was 4 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a minute. Jamie Snowden and me are right next to each other. Okay, cool. Hopefully we get along. I'm gonna see what kind of stuff Jamie Snowden does after this. Takes multiple barrels the further you get in the fight. Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? Because like it makes sense, like progression wise, it would need more damage, but like it doesn't. There's nothing that conveyed to me that it would need to take more damage. Like I feel like maybe if it's gonna need more hits later on in the fight, it should like power up first or something, like indicating that or maybe put on some armor or something, indicating that yeah, okay, it's gonna be a little harder to turn down its fire now, right? You know what I'm saying? But I that's in a perfect world. You gotta make cuts somewhere. You can't have everything perfect. But as long as we're critiquing games, I'm gonna at least talk a little bit about how I think they could have improved it. Have you played Enchanted Portals? It's like Cuphead, but different, and also worse. I want to say I heard about it. Enchanted Portals. I'm going to look that up really quick. It has 2.5 stars on Steam. Mostly negative reviews. Yeah, that is what I was thinking of. I have not played it, and I don't intend to since it has mostly negative reviews. Unless there's a really high demand for it and a lot of people want me to play it, but I doubt it. When is Drake and Josh coming into public domain? That Drake and Josh started in like the early 2000s, so probably like 2100-ish. Real talk, that sandwich looks so good. I want that sandwich real bad. Is this the game where he like talks about an evil sandwich, or is that Lost World? I want to say it was after this because the writing was still good at this point in the Sonic series. And after like this game is when it started getting really bad. Are you going to play regular Cuphead? Maybe. Probably. I wasn't a huge fan of Cuphead. I I really liked the platforming segments, but again, like I was talking about earlier with the boss fights, I'm just not a huge fan of boss fights generally in games, and I'm also especially not a fan of ones where you have to do a lot of waiting. Or I know you don't have to do a lot of waiting in Cuphead, but when they have ridiculously large health bars and you just have to whittle down a health bar, like that also kind of bugs me. So I probably won't again unless there's like a huge demand for it, especially since I don't own it. I've played it, but I do not own it personally, so I'd have to buy it. Unless someone wants to gift it to me. If someone wants to gift it to me on Steam, I will definitely play it on stream. Professor Pickle knows how to make sandwiches, and Eggman wants one. Did we get to that point already, or is that later in the game? I don't remember. Or is that like in one of the like comics or out the little mini cartoons outside of the game or something? I can't remember. Cuphead is 1990 cartoons in 2017. 1990? No, Cuphead is like a 19. It's in the style of like 1940s cartoons, um, or like 1950s, 1960s. Cuphead is like it's the style it's going for is much older than 1990s. He isn't kidnapped yet. Okay. I keep thinking that we're further along in this game than we are. Like I thought we were about halfway in, but none of the planets back together yet. So except is this part back maybe? I don't know. I think we got a while still though. Head to Spagonia to see the professor. Okay. We will do that. Be right back. Okie dokie. Village. So have any of you guys played Baldur's Gate? Baldur's Gate 3? I played 5 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 earlier today off stream because I have this like D&D style group. Oh, Devin John, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. Um, it was a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. Alex says I don't own Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I'd if you ever get around to like if you have the money and the time, I would and I think it's you got to play that game with friends in my opinion. Like I'm not into Western RPGs. See, me neither. I hate them. I hate Skyrim. I hate all the Elder Scrolls games. I hate Fallout. I hate what's the other one? Dishonored. But Baldur's Gate 3 does this thing where it's like if you like MMORPGs, and you play with some friends, it feels like a really good MMORPG. So if you don't like MMORPGs, I'd say yeah, stay away from it. But if you at least like MMORPGs, then I would highly recommend it because it does a really good really good job of recapturing the feel of a MMORPG just on a smaller scale if you play with a group of friends. I hope no one clips the little segment where I said that I hate Fallout, Dishonored, and Elder Scrolls because I would immediately lose like all credibility if the majority of my audience heard that. Not that like I ever gave any indication of like liking those types of games, but you know, Mass Effect was cool. I don't like MMOs either. Okay, then you probably won't like it. I'm surprised that you like Mass Effect though. I haven't played Mass Effect, so I can't judge it. But what did Mass Effect do differently from those other games that you liked, or what did you like about Mass Effect that you did not like about those other games? Was it the story, like the dialogue options? It's like I hear that has some really good like branching narratives and whatnot. Even though I also heard the ending was kind of bad. Mass Effect was a third-person shooter and it was more engaging. Oh, so it was a third-person shooter with RPG elements. Is that it? I imagine that would be a lot better. Can you drift in this game? You can. Square. Okay. I'm so glad we're finally getting back to a day stages. I missed the day stages so bad. Oops. Even though I'm bad with them. You actually were the character instead of a mute. What does that mean? How do you be the character but also not be mute? Like, was it just because they gave you so many dialogue options, or would your character actually talk? Or was it like Hey You Pikachu, where you get to talk into a little microphone? Because that would be great. I would love to play a really serious version of Hey You Pikachu. Like, oops, with like really serious characters, where the microphone is just constantly screwing up your, like, misinterpreting what you're saying. It'd be great. BioWare gives you choices, and those choices are all voiced. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I knew there were a lot of choices, but I didn't realize they're all voiced. They were all voiced. That's pretty cool. Like, that must have been a ton of effort on their part. I don't even know much about those games, and I'm impressed just from you saying that. Also impressed by this level. This is a really good level in both versions of the game. Freaking love Spagonia. And especially the music. Like, man, so good. I can see why they chose this level for Sonic Generations. Hold on. If you pick a response, the character has an actual attitude associated with them. Yeah, that's like really cool. I can get on board with that. I appreciate that. I kind of wish they did that in Baldur's Gate, but at the same time, the way the NPCs react can be so good too. Like, it almost doesn't feel like it needs it, but I am curious what it would be like if they voiced all of the dialogue options in that as well. It would be, because some of them are really silly. Like, parts of Baldur's Gate feel like very comedic. Like, if you look up some of the cutscenes from that game on YouTube, like especially when they're talking to animals, it's so silly. Does Mass Effect have any comedic segments? Oh no, we didn't get an S rank. Jamie Snowden called me a cool dude. That's awesome. Jamie, you can tell Jamie Snowden, he's also a cool dude, even though I don't know anything about him. If he called me a cool dude, then he must be a cool dude. Mass Effect has many comedic moments. Okay. Now, man, another game for the backlog. You know, I actually have the trilogy. It went on sale on Steam for like $10 or something crazy, like a month or two ago. So, just another game I have to play one of these days. Or another set of games, I guess. Are all three of them really good? I imagine I would just start with the first, and then if I liked that, I'd play the other ones, right? Or is it like just the Just Cause series where, like, you don't really need to play Just Cause 1? You should just start with Just Cause 2? That's another fantastic game series. If you haven't played Just Cause 2 and you like third-person shooters in particular, highly recommend Just Cause 2, 3, and 4. Those are all so good. And if you're curious about them, there are some old videos about them up on my channel. If you go like to the old stuff, such good games. All three. Okay. One of these days. I gotta, bouncing off the last stream, I have to finish Inuyasha, then I have to watch Demon Slayer, then I have to watch Paranoia Agent, then I have to watch, then I have to play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll watch the entirety of One Piece. So much to do, so little time. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You need to start with 1 to get all your choices with their consequences. I started with 2 though. Does it like read the save data from your previous games? Yo, CFT, nice job on the Penny Big Breakaway video. Thank you. Appreciate that. I liked it. Yeah, I was really excited about that because that game looked so good. And then when they shadow dropped it without any, like, no one, I don't think anyone got review codes for that game. Or if they did, they were for like really early builds of the games, like months ago. And so when I saw it was shadow dropped and I hadn't seen any early reviews for it, I was like, this is my chance. This is my chance. I have just of a chance of making a timely review of this game as anyone else. I need to download it right now. And so I did that. And I played like a few hours of it. And I was like, this is really good. I'm definitely making a video on this right now. And so I'm glad you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun playing it and making it, and I can't wait to get back to that game. But I don't think it would be a good game for on stream. I try to save games that I've already played for streaming, because like when I'm judging a game for the first time, I want to really get engaged and like hooked into it, you know, like really give it an honest to goodness chance. What the heck? Oh, I was supposed to get rings. I was not even paying attention to the thing. Uh-oh. We're getting pixely? That's not good. That's not a good sign. Hold on. Do I need help with stream settings? I might. Let me take a look at my stream settings really quick. It might just be my bad internet. But I was hoping we circumvented that. Tortellini test rep. We're friends on Discord. Oh, that's right. I remember you. I don't know if stream settings are gonna help. My internet's just really bad. I apologize. I'll try bumping up the bitrate a little bit. I refreshed and it's okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. Appreciate you letting me know though. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. Because I wasn't paying attention to the mission. But we will try it again. Oh, great. Paulo and Sora joined just in time to see my internet act up again. I am truly professional. The most professional. It says that my upload speed's pretty good. We shouldn't be having issues. For all intents purposes. For all intensive purposes. Oh, I should have... Is there a lightspeed dash in this game? Can you dash along a trail of rings? Oops. I am very good at video games and I'm very good at streaming. Just in case you didn't know. How embarrassing. Do you guys remember that scene from one of the Star Wars movie where like Yoda's like, how embarrassing? That's my favorite. I love that scene. I don't remember which Star Wars movie it's from or why he says that, but I love it. Why did he slam into the boxes? Can't he just bust them open? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If this was HD Sonic Unleashed, he'd bust through those boxes no problem. Gotta get rings. Gotta not fail at getting rings and gotta not fail at streaming. Did we do it? Oh, 8 short. Dang it. He says your videos are cool and he will sub to you. Awesome. I will probably sub to him too. You are not using the 1440 key stream trick. That is the issue. What is the 1440p key stream trick? I don't know if I have time to... Uh-oh. Okay, maybe this is something we want to fix on stream. If multiple people are having issues. Hold on. I'll open Discord. Is that something that I can like Don't worry about it now. Okay, it's okay. It's not. It's tolerable. Yes. If it isn't I3, try triangle or circle. You cannot boost through the boxes or have collision. If you go into YouTube for your next one. Okay. Wouldn't 1440p? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to switch the resolution. Dang it. My last stream that I tested out, I did it at scaled down 720. And I forgot to switch it back to that for this one. Dang it. If you basically lie to YouTube and say it's 1440, they'll give you a better encoder. Oh, how about that? Is this good enough for now? Maybe I should, hold on. One sec, I'll be right back. You will not be able to reconnect. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Hopefully it's okay. I don't know. If it's really bad, please let me know. I don't want to have a really bad stream again. We can always stop it and restart. Oh, we did it. He does have a light speed dash. I couldn't remember. But now I know. Woo! Feeling good. I'm so bad at getting the rings. So bad. It's so embarrassing. I think I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna cry real hard about it. Not only am I bad at getting the rings, I'm also bad at not running into walls. And boxes, apparently. Oh, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Basically frozen now. Your screen is glitchy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stop the stream. We're gonna restart. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, we're back. It should be 720p now, so there shouldn't be as many problems, hopefully. So let me know how it is. Ryan says it looks better. Alex says it's not freezing for me. Yeah, hopefully it stays better. Let me know if it's not. Appreciate you guys giving me a heads up. When Scooby-Doo coming into public domain? Like the original Scooby-Doo? Pretty sure I mentioned that in one of my videos too. I want to say it's like 2060s, something like that. 2070s maybe. That's probably my third public domain video. Maybe the second one? I can't remember. How's the quality now? Are we doing better? Are we staying better, hopefully? Oops. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the light speed dash there, dang it. When's Motar coming into public domain? I don't even know what Motar is. Considerably better. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Apologize for the unprofessional stream here. One of these days we'll get it perfect. It's just annoying because I like to do pre-recorded videos in HD, like high quality HD. But then when I stream, because I have crummy internet, I have to switch to lower quality. And if I forget to do that, it ruins everything. But I appreciate you guys giving me the heads up. And apparently it let me reconnect to the stream even though it said it wouldn't. So that's nice too. Because I was afraid that like people were going to have to find the new stream and rejoin. It was going to be this big thing. But apparently maybe just a refresh and things are okay. So that's good. And I'm getting a little better at this level too. Collecting the rings. I'm not running into quite as many things. Is there a drop dash in this game? I mean, a stomp? How do you do the stomp? Oh, it's square. Okay, that makes sense. And I'll get the Pomond attack. The hominin attack? The homonym attack? The alien hominid attack? Stuttering for anyone else? My streams are beautiful. Same issue as you prior. 1440 trick solved everything. Okay, next stream I'll try the 1440 trick. But it's still stuttering for you, Paula and Sora? Oh, that's annoying. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect for everyone. Is that too much to ask? Smooth out a bit now. Okay. Hopefully it stays that way. Way better than before, don't worry about it. Okay, I appreciate that. Palu, lower your res to 720. Yeah, it should be like... I guess since I started the stream with the 1280 option, definitely sharper the less motion. When's Cuphead coming to the public domain? Cuphead just came out a few years ago. Won't go in public domain till like 2120 or something. Visit Chunnan, your next destination. I'm on 720 and it's still stuttery? You said it's sharper the less motion and it's smoothed out a bit. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't know. $1 million question. Is Sonic Unleashed still good today? You know, this version, parts of it are good. I mean, honestly, it's the same thing with both versions of the game. Parts of them are good today. Most of the day stages are pretty good, especially the like full length ones. The shorter ones with like side missions where you have to, like that one I just did wasn't that great. But most of them, I mean, no, I can't even say most. The ones that are good are really good. That's what I should say. When's Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi coming to the Poke Domain? That'd be like 2100-ish. Because that came out in like the mid 90s, late 90s, probably late 90s. Might have been early 2000s even. Since the mission cleared, no pauses. Okay, that's a good sign. I just 100%ed Sonic Adventure DX. Never again. Oh, buddy. That must have been something. I am currently in the process of Sonic Adventure 2, 100%ing Sonic Adventure 2. And I would not recommend that to anyone because it is such a pain. And I love Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure 2 like so much. And Sonic Adventure 1 is good too, but I don't think I'd ever have the patience to 100% it. And I don't even know what you have to do to 100% that game because I think it doesn't have as many missions as the levels in Sonic Adventure 2, right? Because like the level in Sonic Adventure 2, each stage has 5 missions, I believe. And I think the levels in Sonic Adventure 1 just have 3 missions each. But even still, like getting A ranks in all those stages does not sound fun. Especially the flight stages and like the Big the Cat stages. Like, ugh. Does not sound like a good time. When's he playing Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh, buddy, you missed earlier. I'm going to play every Sonic game on stream eventually. We have the ultimate goal here of playing every single Sonic game on stream. And after Sonic Unleashed, I was saying that we're starting in the middle, right? And then we're going to go back to Sonic 1, I think. And play every Sonic game in order from Sonic 1. And we'll just skip this version of Sonic Unleashed. When we get to this point in the series again, we'll play the HD version. Because I really need a refresher on that version now. Like, I keep so many things in this game. I'm like trying to remember, was that in the HD version? Was that in the 360 version? Was that in the PS3 version? It's been such a long time. I can't remember. Ooh, this should be a fun level. Hopefully. Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi came out in 2004. Yeah, that sounds about right. I hear Sonic Adventure 2 is worse. That is slander. I will not take that in my chat. Sonic Adventure 2 is so much... Oh, well, as far as 100%ing, yes. Yes, it is worse, but the game I like the game so much better than Sonic Adventure 1. Can you play Sonic 2010? Which one is Sonic 2010? Yeah, to 100%. Yeah, no, definitely. It probably is worse to 100%. That game, 180 emblems is so ridiculous. So frustrating to get that. Sonic 2010, was that Generations came out in 2011, didn't it? I'm trying to think of which game would be Sonic 2010. The broken bad Sonic 2010. You mean Sonic 06? Sonic 06 is the bad broken one. And yeah, I'd love to play Sonic 06 on stream. I guess we could play that one next. But also, Paulo and Sora did request Shadow the Hedgehog, but also he requested Lester the Forgettable. The Unforgettable? Is it forgettable or unforgettable? I forget. So here's what we're going to do, right? After we finish Sonic Unleashed, this version, we're going to play Lester. And then maybe we'll play Shadow? And then maybe we'll play Sonic 06? And then we'll go back and play all the rest of the Sonic games in order. Does that sound good? I think that sounds like a good plan. The fixed Sonic 06? See, the problem with Project 06, the fixed version that's made by Chaos 6, is it's not quite done yet. The Sonic campaign is done. The Shadow campaign is done. I don't believe the Silver campaign is quite done. And also, it doesn't have the cutscenes in it, which are really not too bad in my opinion. I actually like the cutscenes in that game. So if I'm going to play Sonic 06, there are mods for Project 06. So maybe what we could do is when we get to that, we could see if there's a cutscene mod like that puts all the cutscenes back into Project 06, and then just play Sonic and Silver's campaign and not worry about, I mean, Sonic and Shadow's campaign and not worry about Silver's. That might be the way to go. But we'll see. Then what's the, it's Lester the Unlikely? Okay, close enough. What's the ideal way to play Unleashed? Is there an HD version? There is. So the game came out on 4 different consoles. It came out, there's a standard definition version of the game that's on PS2 and Wii, Nintendo Wii. And then there's an HD version on the 360 and the PS3. I always thought the HD version of this game was easily the superior of the two. But Alex over here was like, nah, man, you got to play the PS2 version of the game. And so I'm doing that to see actually if that's true or not. And it's not bad. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time overall. But it doesn't have native widescreen support. So almost because of that reason alone, I kind of want to play the Wii version. And even then, I think, so here's what it is, right? I think I prefer the Werehog levels in this version, the standard definition version of the game. But the day levels in the HD version of Sonic Unleashed are so good. So good. I don't think I can say that those aren't the definitive versions of these daytime levels. But that doesn't mean the game as a whole is better. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, what you think is better. Dang it. Maybe when I replay the HD version of this game, I'll change my thoughts. But so far, just because of those day levels in the HD version, I'm like leaning towards that being the better version, in my opinion. But I can't say there's a definitive version, like objectively. Like it's definitely a taste thing. I meant the broken Sonic 06 game that destroyed the Sonic love. Yeah. I'll play that game eventually. I still don't know if I want to play the Project 06 like remake, whatever, Visit Shin'an. Or if I want to play the original version, the original version would be such a nightmare. It's so bad. Like you said, it's so broken. And even if it wasn't broken, I guess if I ever was going to replay the original 360 version, like I played the PS version, the PS3 version of the game back in the day, and it was such a miserable experience, mainly because of the loading screens. Like, yeah, the game was broken, but you could kind of learn how to like use the brokenness in your favor. But the loading screens in between every level, even within levels, there were like several second, like half-minute long cuts, loading screens. There's no, dang it, they were so bad, so horrible, so terrible. That being said, the loading screens are ever so slightly better in the 360 version of the game than the PS3 version. And especially if I were to get like the Xbox Series 1 or X or whatever, like is that one of the games that got a patch? Like, not a great patch, but doesn't it maybe load a little faster on one of those consoles? Like, then I would definitely be interested in checking out the original Sonic 06 again. But as it is right now, I'm like, I don't know. But if I was going to do it, stream would be a good place to do it, because, like, I could just read the comments during every loading screen. Like, the reason Sonic 06's loading screens were so miserable is because I just had to sit there and wait for them. But if I had some like people to talk to while I was waiting for it to load, then that might not be so bad. So maybe we should do that. I think it'd be fun. What do you guys think? Sonic Heroes is a good one. Yeah, I love Sonic Heroes. We're gonna play all of these guys eventually. It's just we gotta decide on the order. I'm not quite sure what order I want to go in, other than I know I want to play Lester the Unlikely, because after such heavy recommendations by Palu and Sora over there, sounds like we got a likely contender for a good game on our hands. Even if Lester himself is unlikely. Why is it called Lester the Unlikely? You know, I don't want to know. I want to go into it knowing nothing more about the game than I know right now. Boop, boop. No, no, don't die. Don't die. Dang it. Dang it. Are Unleashed Day levels better than Generations Modern? Ooh, that's a good question. Yes. Yes, they are. I think not a ton better though. Dang it. Was that our last life too? Dang it. I'm sorry. Well, at least we get more time to talk about other Sonic games. So I think the Unleashed Day levels are better than most of the Generation Modern levels for a few reasons. First off is they're longer. Most of the Generation Modern stages you can beat in like 2 or 3 minutes, whereas most of the ones in Sonic Unleashed are like 4 to 6 minutes, and I feel like that's a more satisfying length for a level if you're like, at least on a level where you're constantly doing something on a turned like moment to moment. I've complained in the past that like I think the levels in Freedom Planet are too long, but those levels can take like 10 to 20 minutes to beat, which I think is kind of crazy. But I feel like 4 to 6 is the sweet spot as far as level length goes, and the HD version of Sonic Unleashed nails that. And I think this version kind of does to an extent too. I just have more familiarity with the HD version. And also, they're more creative. Sonic Generations, as you know, is just made up of levels from older games. And while that was it was really cool seeing like a new take on old Sonic levels. Going back to it now, it's the novelty's not quite there. The novelty's worn off. I much prefer like seeing these really cool, detailed, semi-realistic, real life locations, like based off of real life places. Like I just think the theming in this game is so good. Like, and the variety, like they got like the Antarctica stage, they got the America stage, the New Donk City. They got the China stage. Like it's so cool seeing these like real world locations represented in the Sonic universe. And it looks like a freaking Pixar movie. It makes them look so good. Not in this version of the game, unfortunately. But no! I keep dashing over it. Paul and Sora, what $5? Heck yeah! Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. You are an awesome buddy. I can't thank you enough. And I lost my train of thought. I lost my thought train. Choo choo. But yeah, thank you. Hold on, I gotta catch up on chat really quick. When is Barney coming to the Poke Domain? 2100-ish. Sonic Adventure 2 is bad. Knuckles can't rap. Shadow gives me heartburn. The Master Emerald is a Staples paperweight. Slander! Next you're gonna tell me that the Goofy movie isn't as good as the Extremely Goofy movie. I kind of want to print that comment and just like post it on my wall. And then when my Sonic Adventure 2 mega video comes out that I'm working on, I'll make you eat those words. It'll be great. Oh, my first super chat. Slander of my all-time favorite video game. See, Alex, right there, I boosted through the box. Why did they have collision earlier but not right then? That doesn't make sense to me. Unless I missed something. When is the Master Emerald coming to Ace Hardware? Dude, you are like... When I saw your channel and it was like math videos, I was like, this guy's like some geek. Like some nerd guy. He obviously doesn't care about video games. But I can tell by the way you're commenting and chatting, like you're a gamer. I'm surprised you have the heart to make math videos. Like, if I were you... Oh, Paul and Sora super chatted again? Are you... I don't even. I don't even. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, but I was saying, like, if I were you, like maybe, are you really into gaming and really into math? Because if you are, that's cool. But I only like math so much. I would have a hard time making a YouTube channel about anything that's not gaming, just because I love video games so much. So much. Oops. Okay. What's going on here? I heard glitchy. I don't like the sound of that. Second take is true? Come on, guys. Come on. Goofy Movie is so much better than Extremely Goofy Movie. You can't... I don't understand. Nick, that's like saying... what was this? Monsters University is worse than is better than Monsters Inc. Because, like... Monsters University was just the same thing. It was... Oh my god. I'm so bad at this level. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a good stream. I'm having fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun too. Even though I keep failing at this level. I keep losing my train of thought. Glitchy again. Hopefully temporarily. Maybe try refreshing if it's super glitchy. Hopefully that helps. It says I haven't dropped any frames, so it shouldn't be too bad. My channel is incredibly boring, but there is more need for math than gaming. Yeah, but how can you, like, you still must be really into math to keep up the motivation for that. Because, like, I have some other things that I'd like to talk about, like, like on my channel, but I wouldn't have the motivation to talk to them, like, as much and as length and as for long as I do about video games. Like, video games are the only thing, like, that I am that passionate about. Like, I don't know. That's cool that, like, you feel like you can do that, but I could never. My SAT videos help students across the world follow their dreams. That is so cool. I love that. I wish my channel had, like, I wish I was as passionate as about something that, like, selfless, you know? But I feel like all my hobbies are kind of selfish, sad to say. I don't know, man. That's awesome though. I love Chip so much. He is cute. I wish I could pet and hug him, play with him. I like Chip too. I didn't like him at first. He reminded me of like an annoying Navi type character. And in this game, I'm not a huge fan of him. But he really grew on me in the HD version of the game. And I did really like him by the end of that version of the game. Hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta pause to read the chat because the second I don't pause and I look at the chat is when I mess up. And we don't want to be stuck in this level all night. When is Cheese Talks in Thone Dublic Proma? Does that, I don't know if that was English. Yeah, I am a math teacher, so it is easy. I don't script edit the videos the way you do, so it just comes naturally. You're doing the educating people about games. That is important. You think so? I appreciate you saying that. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I appreciate you saying that. And I guess to some extent, like, hopefully, maybe educating isn't the right word, but I at least want to be somewhat entertaining. And entertaining, I feel like, is maybe worth something. Like, if we didn't have entertainment, you know, what's the point of anything? So I'm working on a video, right? Called, the title of it is How One Video Game Taught Me About Apathy and Nihilism. And you'll never guess what game I talk about in that video. Why does this keep happening? Oh, did we save it? Did we salvage it? We did. Okay, whew. That was close. I think that was a checkpoint, wasn't it? So now if we die again, we have 2 lives. Okay, this is the best we've done, I think. We're on the right track. We just got to keep this momentum going. Careful, SpongeBob. Does anyone else in the chat talk in like 90% SpongeBob references? Except you, Paolo and Sora. I know you do. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. We're so close. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to do anything besides concentrate. Unfortunately, I'm not as funny or entertaining when I have to concentrate. Not that I'm ever funny or entertaining. No, I missed the... Don't miss the... Stop it! Stop it! He's so slippery. He's so slippery. Okay, we're good? We're good. We did it! We did it! Woohoo! We did it! All right. We did it, everybody. I'm happy. How will the people know the ideal Unleashed version without me? Dude, if you look up which is the ideal way to play Sonic Unleashed, there's probably like at least 5 to 10 blog posts. No, there's probably like 50 blog posts, and then at least 5 to 10 YouTube videos telling you the ideal way to play Sonic Unleashed. Or Mickey Mouse, you know? That's one thing, apparently. No one will know about Mickey Mouse if I hadn't made that public domain video. You're right. Imagine having to pilot a dragon in a Sonic game instead of the original universe. Pilot a dragon? Pilot a dragon. What? I'm so lost. I'm so confused right now. Instead of the original... Hold on. We got another super chat. I gotta pause. Oh my god. Another super chat. Thank you, Paula and Sora. Monsters University was the heartfelt story of a man finding himself in the middle of the Vietnam War with the help of a one-eyed man. Monsters University is better than Monsters Inc. We got some really, really hot takes in chat tonight. I know you were clowning. I mean, I know you weren't clowning with the Goofy movie take because we've talked about that before. And you just did a Paulo and Sora video on it. So I know you were serious, but I don't know if you're serious with Monsters University. And if you are, we may have to fight about it. Because the school thing, it's like, that's like saying an isekai anime is better than like Death Note. Or like a high school harem anime is better than Full Metal Alchemist. Like, you can't even compare the two. They're so out of each other's league. How can you not think Goofy movie is better? How can you think it's better? It's my dad's going to school with me. It's so embarrassing. That's the whole plot. That's the entire plot. Goofy movie is like this heartfelt experience with like the dad wanting to relate to his son, and they go on a road trip together. That's so heartwarming and beautiful. An extremely Goofy movie is my dad's gonna embarrass me in skateboarding in college. That's such a dumb, watered down plot compared to the original Goofy movie. Y'all are clowning. I don't get it for real. Okay, symbolizing the need to open his second eye and see the truth about corporate advertising for the war campaign. Monsters University is... Okay. Monsters Inc. I don't have quite as much of a beef with, because, like, I didn't love Monsters Inc., but I love a Goofy movie. And I will fight you. First Goofy movie is charming and original, but not much happens, and it is older, so production quality is lower. I love this mission failed music. Hold on, we're just gonna listen to this for a sec. I think it fits the talk that the discussion we're having right now. But not much happens and is older, so production quality is lower. The production quality is lower, but I feel like it's in a... I don't think it detracts from the quality of the film. I feel like I don't know if the second one was hand animated, like on cells, or if it was on computer, but the first one definitely looks hand animated and hand drawn more than the second one, and I appreciate that quality of it. Not much happens. So much happens in the first movie. They dance on top of cars. There's like a moment where there's like a skeleton zombie guy dancing on top of a car. They go to Lester's Possum Park. Which is like Chuck E. Cheese. It's the original Five Nights at Freddy's, basically. They talk to Bigfoot. They go in a jacuzzi. Under your thumb, Goof. Under your thumb. They eat the drippy pizza. There's so many iconic moments in that movie. They drive their car off a cliff down a waterfall. Goofy movie, they play sports. Bruh, how could you not want to watch Goofy do extreme sports and get laid? I mean, it's not that I don't want to watch that. It's just that that's nowhere near as wholesome or as entertaining as the other stuff I mentioned. YouTube boxing match, I'll fight him. Heck yeah! Oh, wait, actually, no, that's a bad idea. You are, like, so much more ripped than I am. Imagine having to pilot a dragon in a Sonic game instead of the original anime. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. I'm going to turn the music back down. Thank you for reminding me. It's so good though. Number one best song in the entire world beats Baby Shark. Yeah, I mean, easily. Roxanne, more like rocks can't give the breath. Dude, you didn't even, we didn't even, I didn't even mention Roxanne, but you know, I could mention a little more about Roxanne if this were, if there weren't kids watching this stream. Send help, I'm dead. Drippy pizza. Oh my god, that was good, Paul. Okay, this is good. I like this. This has been a good night. There's some good content here. Hi, Dad Soup. More like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Palu, do you have a channel? Do you play Super? Palu and Sora not only has a channel, he has a show. He has like a legit high quality produced YouTube show where he makes the highest quality YouTube content about Palutena and Sora in the hood or whatever. We're doing a live stream together next Saturday, I believe. Be there or be square. We're gonna marathon all episodes of Palu and Sora. It's gonna be great. So yeah, Ryan, if you want to catch me next, I don't know if you should watch his stream because it's kind of gonna be adult-y, but that's where I'm gonna be next Saturday. I might stream on my channel next Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we're missing 2 rings. Where are the 2 rings? Come on, Sonic. You just need 2 rings. 2 rings. You got this. Come on. We did it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I gotta say, it is really satisfying when you beat one of these levels, finally. Like, that might be because I'm bad at it. And, like, getting even remotely good at it is satisfying. But, you know, that's what gaming's all about. I wish Chip was in the main levels in the game with Sonic. Right? Like following him around like Navi? Like a little... Or like Chocolate Chow in Sonic Advance 2? That would be cool. I would love that. Paul, I'm sorry, you're going to send more vodka. He doesn't need to send more vodka. He sent money. He sent actual money that I can purchase vodka with. Maybe. Maybe. I can purchase fast food and disguise it. I can purchase vodka and disguise it as my own cooking. Ho, delightfully devilish content free time. Oh, I wasn't supposed to break the pots. Okay. Have you played Sonic Colors? I have played almost every Sonic game. The only Sonic games I have not played... So yes, I have played Sonic Colors. The only Sonic game I have not played is Sonic Shuffle, Sonic Free Riders, and the arcade game, Sega Sonic Arcade. When do you want to get into regression analysis? Please, Ed, eat. Ryan, I don't know if you're speaking English anymore. Sonic School. I have played Sonic Schoolhouse. In fact, hold up. 1 sec. You guys like my gamer shirt? The video games are calling. I don't get to show this off very often, but where is it? I have had this CD since the late 90s. It's a good game. Okay. What about the crummy Sonic Game Gear games? I don't own any of those. I don't own the Game Gear, but I have played, I think, all of them. And I haven't beaten all of them. I've beaten all of them, I think, except Tails Adventure, the really slow one. Have you played Sonic 1, 2? Okay. Let's try this again. I think I didn't even bother reading that, but I think it said don't break the pots. So we're not gonna break the pots, okay? You ready for it? You ready for not breaking the pots? That means we gotta go slow, right? In a Sonic game? Going slow? For reals? Don't want to boost, right? I don't think, like, I think the only reason you would want to boost in this stage is if you're trying to beat your time. I don't think... Oh, we are timed, though. The timer is going down. Okay. So we gotta not be that... We can't be too slow. We gotta be not too slow, not too little slow, just the right amount of slow. We did it. That was easy. When I was actually paying attention. They are baked into Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, I played them on Sonic Adventure DX, and then I've like emulated them a few times on my PSP, and then I played them on Sonic Mega Collection. Ready for Freddy? Five Nights at Freddy's? What Freddy are we ready for? I don't think I speaking English anymore. I don't thinking you speaking English anymore either. Ah, this is fun. I like this. Should do this more often. I'm thinking in March, I'm gonna try like a full work week stream where I just stream like 7 hours a day, like 5 days in a row. I think that would be fun. Whoa, is that some kind of kanji? I know it's not hiragana or katakana. Maybe it's Chinese, Korean? Some language that I do not know. We have to see the professor again in Spagonia. Spagoniania. Chinese. Do you think they will ever make a good Sonic game again? They just did! Sonic Frontiers was so good. So good. It was the best of games. That's it. It was so good. Sonic Superstars wasn't great. I did a quick mini review on that. Where's the professor? Did we not... Did I just not pick the right thing? Village, right? Okay. 5 days a week, 7 hours a day, extremely goofy movie, still better. That has nothing to do with that. You're just being mean now. By the way, I have a character AI. If you want to follow me, you can. Like... What? Someone made an AI of you on character.ai? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll follow you on there. I can chat with an AI version of you? Someone cloned you and stuck you in the computer when you were just 14? Your parents built a very strange machine designed to view a world unseen? Extremely Goofy Movie is way better than Frontiers. Oh my god. I don't even. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what I can say to that. We're gonna go to Octoduck Street now. Did you pass Shamar, or are you way too lazy to check? I am way too lazy to check. Shamar? Is that like the halfway point for the game? When we get back to the world map, I can check. Why do you ask? Is that your favorite level? Or are you just, like, curious about Shamar specifically for some reason? Sacred Shrine. Did any of you guys play Tears of the Kingdom? Did any of you guys play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and when they talked about the secret stones, you thought it was really silly because of the way they talk about their secret stones? Oh, I have my secret stone. Link, you must touch my secret stone so that you can defeat Ganon with my secret stone. It just sounds so silly. Secret Shrine reminded me of that. Can I get some yucks in the chat, please? Can we just, forget Sonic, forget Pokemon, Forget Kingdom Hearts. I don't even talk about Kingdom Hearts on my channel. I don't know why I mentioned that. Forget anime games, forget indie games. We'll just make a Goofy channel. All Goofy. All Goofy all the time, 24/7. Goofy movie only. No extremely Goofy movie ever, because that's the bad one. How about this? Get a load of this. I've been playing nothing, like, as far as off stream lately, I've been playing nothing but Sonic Adventure 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. And that's because I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my friends and family. And I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 for a video that I'm working on. And Dean Burstro's Eggman, like, his delivery in that game is so good. And like, but like listening to Mike Pollock's, his is really, really good too. So I don't know. It's amazing how every single Robotnik and Eggman voice actor has been incredible. Just so good. No misses, all hits. Jim Cummings was good in the Sad AM series. The wretched rapscallion guy from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was really good. Dean Burstow in the Sonic Adventure games is really good. And Mike Pollock as Modern Eggman is so good. Every single one. Can you... How did they do it? I don't understand. No other character that's had a replacement has had that kind of like consistency. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna pause the game for a sec. I'm learning scale factors. I don't know what that means. Incoming CFT vid. I played every Goofy game, so you don't have to. Are there like Goofy games? What are oh, scale factors, like for your math channel. That makes sense. Are there Goofy games? Like, I know there was the Goof Troop game on the Super Nintendo. But are there other Goofy games? That's the only one that I know about. Oh, you know what? There was an extremely Goofy movie game, wasn't there? Like a BMX extreme skateboarding game. I know what we're doing next time. Forget Lester. Forget any other Sonic game. We're playing the extremely Goofy movie game. If there was a non-extremely Goofy movie game, we'd play that, but pretty sure that doesn't exist, so... We'll have to play the dumb one. The dumb, stupid one. Didn't they do that one at GDQ? They did! That's... that, like... That was one of the last playthroughs I remember watching when I was working on my stupid GDQ video that I'm never going to do again because that was so much work for so little payoff. That GDQ video. Highly recommended if you haven't watched it. It took me so long to make. I had to watch so much GDQ and I had to comb through so much footage. All for some stupid 20-minute compilation that like 1,000 people watched. Which is not terrible, but like for the amount of effort it took, the amount of hours that went into that, definitely not worth it. Not doing that again. But yeah, the Goof Troop one was pretty fun. I didn't mention it in my video because it was mostly a cringe compilation and there wasn't anything cringy during that one. But it was a good speedrun. I liked it. Okay, I'll AI clone him for the public sector, public curriculum. Okay, yeah, that's probably talking about your math channel. I hate Eggman very much. I hope he burns into the core instead of Sonic. What do you have against Eggman? I love Eggman. I like it better when they have the like biblically accurate angel Sonic bosses, but Eggman as a character is pretty good. You know, I can see if you grew up I don't know how old you are, Devin, but if you grew up with like the modern Sonic, like post Colors Sonic, I can see why you hate Eggman, because I hate him The writing for him has been so bad ever since Sonic Colors. But before that, he was so cool. I loved Eggman prior to Sonic Colors. He was such a good character. And then he got dumb because the writing got dumb. It's such a disappointment. He has a really good theme song in this game too. I wish they kept this as his theme song. I wish they kept Eggman from Sonic Adventure 2 as his theme song. He had such good theme songs in that game, in Sonic Adventure 2 and in this game. I am behind on chat. I have no idea what's going on with Paulu's channel, but I am too deep at this point. Bro, you don't even know. What happened to Pete's wife Peg, and why did she only take her daughter? I know someone in real life who that's happened to. The parents split up, and the dad got the son, and the mom got the daughter. You actually know them too, Paulo. I'll tell you who it is after the stream. But that's not as uncommon as you'd think. For real in Goof Troop, Goofy is straight up trying to break up Pete's marriage. You're probably not wrong. Make what so good? Oh, your videos. It's because he does really good AI. He's really good with the AI and the video editing. Once you get on character AI, find my username, Bossy Novel. Okay, I'll do that. Hundreds of rerolls on text-to-speech, but now it's acted aced, I'm guessing? Yeah, no, those Paulo and Sora videos, like, the humor doesn't always land with me, but the quality, I cannot deny. It's so good. Head to the lab to talk to the pickle. What do we think about these renders? I think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty good renders. They don't look great in standard definition. Do we watch Jet? Yeah. You know what I just said about the humor not landing with Paulu's videos? Same thing with me and Jet. He's got some funny jokes, but it doesn't always land with me. It's not one of those shows that like gets me going back to it. I think he's like, they're great, they're funny, but it's just not always my cup of tea, you know? Username has 2 L's, not 1. Okay, I'll make note of that. Jet's one line of "see you later." Yeah. I don't know. I wish my sense of humor lined up more with everyone else's sense of humor, but I feel like I have a really unusual sense of humor. Like, my sense of humor was molded by obscure anime and 4chan, and that makes it very awkward when I'm trying to relate to other people, just in general. Nah, you're fine. Upstanding man. Frankly, you're a huge fraidy cat. You think? Haha, that's what I said. I'm no chicken. I have no idea what's going on right now. What time is it? 10:30? It is getting close to time to wrap up time. What do we want to do? How about we do one more level? One more level? Does that sound good? Sound good to everybody? I think it'd be a good time. It'd be a good time for everybody. Sacred Shrine. Secret. Okay, it wasn't Secret Shrine. It was Sacred Shrine. But it reminded me of the Secret Stones from Tears of the Kingdom. Have you guys all seen The Room? Before anyone entered the chat tonight, I said the 2 questions that I would ask chat are if they've played Baldur's Gate 3 and if they've seen The Room. Just because I'm curious. I really like The Room. I think it's an excellent movie. Unironically, An excellent movie. Okay, this is it. We'll do this level and then we'll call it a night. I think it's a good idea to end on a fun day stage, right? Is there a time attack? Race for the goal. Oh, it's like a... We only have like 40 seconds to do this? This is going to be a really short wrap-up. Oh, it goes up when we clear a checkpoint. Okay. Okay. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. Can you guys believe they're making a Moana 2 and a live-action Moana? Like, I would have expected them to make a... excuse me. A live-action Frozen before a live-action Moana. Like, what's up with that? Freaking Disney. They should make a Goofy movie, too. Extremely Goofy movie doesn't count. Freaking Disney. What's your favorite Disney movie? Is it Extremely Goofy movie? Is that your all-time favorite Disney movie? Talking to all of you. Tortellini entered the public domain? Wow. 1935. Yeah, it's time to... Oops, I missed that checkpoint. Don't want to die. Okay, here we go. It is time to call it a night. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. No, go back. Sonic, go back. What are we doing? No. Sonic, you fool. Okay, whatever. Ratatouille? Ratatouille, huh? That's not a bad pick. I don't know if I call it a great pick. But I liked Ratatouille. It's funny how different people's tastes can be. In comedy, in movies, in life, in partners, in friends, in the Goofy movie versus the extremely Goofy movie. And with that, I think it's a good place to end the stream. Especially since I was just called a dummy. That's definitely a good place to end the stream. Thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Tutor Leany. Thanks, Devin. Thanks, Palu and Sora. Thanks, Alex. Especially thanks to Palu and Sora for the super chats. It's awesome. Look forward to having our stream together next weekend. Should be a fun time. If you tell me OG Goofy movie is better than Ratatouille, I will uninstall Windows. I mean, that's fine. If you want to uninstall Windows, as long as you don't unsubscribe. See, if you should have said you'd unsubscribe. But since you didn't say that, yes, the original Goofy movie is far better than Ratatouille. Why did Knuckles not appear in Unleashed? Did he forget to show up or was he lazy? It's not that he was lazy, it's that the developers are lazy and they didn't want to model a brand new HD, like high definition looking Knuckles. The weirdest message you'll see in your whole life. Did Chip eat him? Did Chip eat Knuckles? If anything, Knuckles should eat Chip. Like chocolate chip, right? Because he's like chocolate chip cookie. You know the opening for Sonic Adventure 2, the cutscene that plays where like Sonic and Shadow jump in front of the moon, and like when Knuckles shows up, he like bites the screen. He's like, it's like really weird. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I thought that was a good time. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Good night, all. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. Bye.